Hi, this is a very short and capitated explanation of community healthcare resources and how you, with very little time, can go through, serve the public, and get student loan forgiveness, as well as reduce your monthly payment on an IDR consolidated loan to near zero. Very simply, we are a nonprofit. Our primary goal is to ensure that people in the public can get care that they couldn't afford otherwise, and to serve our employees, that will be you. Now, the job description is pretty simple. You've got to recruit somebody to deliver $500 worth of care on average per month. If you're not a clinician, you may ask several practitioners to split the load. You have to record that care on a specific spreadsheet that we deliver to you. Training will be delivered on how to calculate the regional fee and how to record the care. That has to be delivered in between January 1st and January 15th of each year for the year previous. Okay, so the job is reporting, recording, recruiting, and raising funds. Let's talk about raising funds. In a typical clinic manner, you're going to have employees. We'll say that's the lower right-hand side next to me. Those employees would be paid by the corporation. What you can do in my clinic, I just take a portion of the employee's pay, so long as they want me to, and I donate that to the nonprofit. That is a public donation, okay? And we also raise some donations from from patients. We just ask them, hey, would you round your copay up to the nearest dollar and help people who can't afford care? And that covers, ready, the first thing we see here, Blue Cross there, CHR, programming and operations. Everybody has to toe the line. You have to produce value. This is a job, and there's a big benefit for doing this. You raise about $425 to $575 a month, depending on your state, and that is your job. A majority of the money that you raise, though, goes out for payroll, right? And that is, it goes back to your employee. It's a redirect. And this is letter of the law legal. This is how it has to happen. The IRS is going to get their money either from your company or from the nonprofit and the employees' income tax. They don't care where it comes from, but we do. If it comes from a nonprofit payroll, it registers them for PSLF and loan forgiveness, okay? So if you have more questions, there'll be a little bit more in the longer video down the line here. I'm going to explain to you why this is not too good to be true. Basically, we approach the IRS and they understand and they approve this program so that you could participate and get student loan forgiveness and $0 monthly payments on SAVE, the IDR program, because while you are an employee of this organization, you will be delivering $2,500 worth of value back to the American public. More specifically, those people who can't afford care, and those are the people most likely to go on unemployment, disability, or Social Security insurance. And that keeps people working, paying taxes, and that's in excess of what you'd be paying in student loans. So each person has to make sure that $500 of care is given, that people educate, and we do that every day. Every practitioner answers questions without charging patients an additional consultation fee for things like exercise or diet. And we allow the usage of our offices, right? And that has a value of $1,000. Everybody raises $425 to $575 a month for operational expenses for the company as well, and for programming, that is to deliver care to people who can't afford it. Now, with that, since you guys are developing that and delivering it, the IRS understands that that's a better value to the public than just paying off student loans. Okay, so here you go. This is knowledge is worth nothing unless you take action. Here's your actionable steps. Use this as a reference. We want to break the onboarding or hiring process into a small step-by-step kind of dating situation where we feel comfortable and secure that you're going to follow through and you're going to remove uncertainty about any of the things that come along with a program like this, which may sound too good to be true. Well, hospitals have been doing it since 2007. We've been doing it since 2020, and we've got a near 100% track record. So be prepared. The biggest thing we see as volunteers in these meetings is you didn't block your schedule out a half an hour beforehand, and you didn't leave about 10 minutes after. So talk with your staff, block the schedule, no patients, because no patient is going to pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars in that 30-minute block to save you from student loans, are they? So put your time where your money should be. Now, being prepared for that, if you have people you make decisions with, invite them to that meeting, CPA, business partner, spouse, okay? Send them a link to that meeting. Second, you're gonna have to do test and the videos beforehand. That's 25 minutes or so. So you have to have that done before your meeting, and you have to sign your DocuSign employment agreement. That is, you agree to be a good employee and follow the rules, okay? And we have you sign that beforehand because it's not a contract. It's just your agreement to abide by the rules. That way you understand what it is you would be expected of, okay? And then when we go to your meeting, make sure you have access to studentaid.gov. That way we can get you a guarantee. We're going to look at your loans, make sure they qualify. For some reason, right? They don't, and there's a mistake, we'll give back anything you put in. That's our guarantee to you. We're only going to accept help from you if we can help you. It's a mutual relationship, okay? Look forward to helping you, and see you soon, okay? For your next step, please check the description of this video for a link.